All right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is David Almont here from the Rust Belt Tournament. We are doing your level 1 cricket king seat match. You have Cooper Olson and J Rod. All right. Looks like we're getting started here. J Rod won the cork. This is going to be race to 3, best of 5. And this is going to be your finish for the singles cricket level 1. So J-Rod with a good start there on that round, closing the 19s, going back to points, but not able to find it. So they did run singles 0-1-2 this morning. So everybody's just kind of finishing up with that, and then we're gonna run the finals here for cricket from yesterday. Mixed trips did finish yesterday. Doubles did finish yesterday. So we're just gonna kind of wrap stuff up for the weekend. So we appreciate all of you guys for joining us and just having a good time. I spoke with J-Rod earlier today. Big 9 from him there to just kind of put a lot of pressure on Cooper. But again, spoke to J-Rod today. This is the first time this has gone on, and he said he definitely enjoyed himself. We've gotten a lot of comments about how everybody enjoyed it, and everybody had a lot of fun. So a couple of quirks to fix here to kind of just tighten things up. But other than that, it was definitely a good weekend. So. J-Rod coming up here, just looking to put it away. Does it with one bowl, double bowl, one dart. Ending with a 5.81. Hold throw. Take leg number 1 over Cooper. Good start by Cooper here. Knowing that he needed more, especially the way J-Rod's been playing. And I mean, that was already to start just leg number 1. J-Rod coming back in with a big 7. Cooper with a big 7 there, opening up the 18s there for a second wedge. Still down in points, but taking the higher wedges. Cooper playing very aggressive here, even though J-Rod with a point lead, but with too high numbers, I'm not too upset about that. With J-Rod coming back in with 7 again, so that's 3 7s in a row from J-Rod there to kind of just take a head of the leg. J-Rod electing to close there, only getting 3 points ahead of Cooper, but still has the only open wedge. So not a bad play there, I don't think, from J-Rod. Cooper looking to close just outside, hitting the 3. You know, I know it's Cooper's still looking in prime shape, as we've seen him all weekend there. He's played every event this whole weekend, starting with the blind draw on Friday, the bring your own partner on Saturday, singles Saturday, trips last night. J-Rod is I've only seen him play. He played triples last night, and he played singles cricket. So was not here this morning to play singles 01. So he's well rested, ready to go. You can kind of see the frustration there on Cooper's face as he knows needing more than just a triple there. And J-Rod's just going to come in and just try to steal the leg there. Only needing one more bowl. So chat, go ahead and like, comment, share, tell me who you got. You know, take Cooper, take J-Rod, let them know. And their J-Rod wins leg number 2 with a 6-0 even. So this is, again, like I said, best of 5, race to 3. Cooper just wired out. Only able to get a 4 to start. J-Rod with a big 9. J-Rod looking to open the 17s there. I'm not disappointed in that move whatsoever. Keeping the low numbers there, forcing Cooper to still stay on 18s if you got the 2 numbers. Cooper with the back-to-back 7s there. Just able to take the 17s from J-Rod, keeping the 18s, taking the point lead. You know, with only hitting a single there on that last round, this puts Cooper in the driver's seat, but I don't think he's going to lay off the gas. Again, big 7 there coming from Cooper. Just pulling ahead here at J-Rod. Again, this is kind of why they're both here. I mean, they both have played great all weekend. Cooper, for sure, has just played consistently all weekend long. So J-Rod able to get the 15s, but only 3 singles. I mean, this still puts Cooper in the driver's seat, but Cooper's going to have to win this leg and do break a throw to bring it to the last leg decider. You see J-Rod just wired outside for that trip 2. Gets 6, but still not the point lead. Cooper just dominating this leg. Huge triple, double bull, single bull to take the leg. Hold and throw, 5-1-4, takes leg number 3. And we're gonna watch J-Rod start on 20s here for the first time this match. Again, this is your level 1 king seat match. So loser gets goes to 3rd, and we'll play the winner of Bob McCoy and his opponent. J-Rod just wiring that second one there, not able to close the 19s, like to go back to points, but this is at this point this is still anybody's leg. Cooper with a big 6 looking up top and just hits that 555. J-Rod just looking to fill. Big 9 coming from J-Rod. Just gets flatted out there by Cooper. Only able to get 7. Still running right behind. J-Rod following with 7, closing the 18s, opening the wedge. Just forcing Cooper's hand to stay down on 16s. Cooper not able to close here, just is going to give J-Rod free roam, and he's going to look to put nail in the coffin, and he does. A big 7 again by J-Rod there. This just definitely got away from Cooper there. Well, there you have it. Your king seat level 1 holder there is going to be J-Rod, with Cooper going down to the third place match. So we'll go out there and chat with those guys for just a little bit here, and we're gonna continue some commentary here and continue the stream. Depending on how much time this has been running already, since it started at 10, we might have to pause it and stop and come back, as we have a time limit on how long it can run. But we're gonna try and keep getting matches up here for your king seat holders, as well as your third place matches for the rest of the level 2, level 3, and level 4s there. So thanks for joining the Rust Belt Battle Royale here in Illinois, and thank you for watching Raptor Vision. All right, folks, and we are back here. Sorry about that delay there. I would have come up here earlier, but I was not aware that a match got played. So this is 01, level 1. This will be the championship match. Cullen George will be up on the hill, and he is playing. Well, I'm not entirely sure. The person who just won that game, though. Give me just one quick second here, and I will let you know. This will be I believe they are also doing best of race to 3, best of 5, I believe. And this is Adam Cronwell. So Adam Cronwell does take leg number 1. Give me just a minute here, and I will find out what the actual format's going to be. This is a double in, double out, full bowl. So please like, share, comment, just so these guys can watch it here a little bit later. I did just get confirmation there from Jacob. Thank you very much, Jacob, that this is going to be a race to 3, best of 5. Like I said, Cullen is on the hill, so he does have to get double dipped. But the way Adam's throwing right now, this could be a good possibility, you know. But Adam did just get done playing. He had beat Bob McCoy for the 3rd place match. And there you see Cullen George that says, I'm not going to roll over on just letting you take me on that first leg with a big high ton to leave a good out. So again, this is a double out full bowl. And Adam follows with a good ton as well to leave himself 60. Cullen just outside on that double 18 there, but finishes with a double 9 to take leg number 2 at 1 apiece. So like I said, this is your championship match for level 101. The other matches for cricket were already going, so we weren't able to get those on there. But my co-commentator there is still playing in his match for cricket, so he's hoping to finish it all off. So good luck to Bam there. Able to get on the last start there by Cullen, so not a great start, but still able to get in. Anybody who's played double in, double out, or even just regular double in knows that you got to get in on that first round. So Adam kind of in the driver's seat here right now with being in the one hole and being able to get in right away. Going down with the 19, hits the single 7, says that's all right, I'm gonna go ton anyway to leave 50. So like I said, this is double out. Cullen with a big hat trick to leave 90. So it looks like they're both electing to go double tops here. You know, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Adam's choice there, especially with him wiring almost that trip 18, and Cullen just barely being able to snag this leg to take a 2-1 advantage. Good shot by Cullen. Adam with a solid shot there for the 132 open. So Cullen able to get in here on the first round on the first couple darts there, so which is good. Not waiting until the last one to get in. So with full bolt too, this I mean, it makes it a little bit just of a race to see who can get down there and get to a good out. Watching here as Adam debates on what he's going to do here. I mean, at this point, you just get low. I don't think you try anything crazy. And he, knowing that he hits that 1 is going to cost him, I think, because Cullen's just going to go get low. I mean, at this point, you just get low. There you go with Cullen with the hat trick. Getting the first look at the out here. Adam able to leave 107. Colin just high on that trip 15 to leave 30. Big hit with the trip 10 to leave 40 for him for double tops. I think Adam's just taking time to try to compose himself here to take a look. Just short on that double 20 there, and shaking his head knowing that he might not get another shot here, and there you have it. Your winner there is Colin George there. Taking leg number 2. All right, folks. Sorry about that confusion there. Looks like Adam and Colin got a little bit ahead of themselves there. Colin is your 0-1 champ. Him and Adam both miscounted the game. So your 0-1 double in, full bowl, double out champion is Colin George. And these guys, since they already started the board, says, hey, can we just play for fun? I said, absolutely. So this is all just for fun there. And congratulations to Colin George. So Adam, great darts. And, good job coming through the loser side, beating Bob McCoy. And the field was definitely not easy today. So good for you, Adam. And we will, gives me a little bit of time to go see what we can do for the next match. And you guys just enjoy some good darts here from Adam and Colin. So thank you. All right, folks, and we are back here. We are going to actually play your fourth place cricket match, which will be Aiden Cromwell versus Bob McCoy. So we're going to let them kind of get warmed up here and throw a few darts and get their setup going. And hope you guys are ready to enjoy some good darts there from some of our top shots that we have out here. So we haven't gotten to see a lot of Bob McCoy this weekend. So if you're friends with him on Facebook, go ahead and tag him in here so you can go back and watch it and kind of enjoy it a little bit. And we're gonna get started. All right, as we look to get started, I just got clarification by talking to Bob McCoy. This will be a race to three, best of five. So as they get ready to cork. So Bob does win the cork, so he will start. And we will Bob with a big 9. So Aiden Cromwell there, only able to find 6. And you look as Bob McCoy puts in another 9 for a white horse. Back-to-back 9s by Bob McCoy. Again, Aiden only able to find 6. I say only like that's bad, you know. I mean, we're realistically thinking here up until that first shot from Bob there on that first dart. He was throwing perfect. Kelly in the chat says, let's go, Aiden. Thanks, Kelly, for joining us. I guess it's afternoon by now, huh? Bob, trip 15, single bowl. Just throwing solid, you know, and Aiden not throwing bad whatsoever either. But it's hard when you have when you're playing Bob McCoy and Bob McCoy's playing like Bob McCoy. There you see it, Bob McCoy winning with a 6-0 for taking leg number 1. Like I said before, this will be loser takes 4th. The winner of this match will play the loser of the hill that we watched this morning, which will be Cooper Olson. Reagan in the chat says, let's go, Bob McCoy. Reagan, correct me if I'm wrong, but you played with both of them, McCoy and McCoy Jr. yesterday during trips, did you not? Aiden electing to close here. I am not upset about it at all. But not able to get points. It must have been another girl named Reagan there, because I think that's what their female was named last night for when they played trips. Aiden able to find 3 singles, closing the 18s. This is definitely not the Bob McCoy that we saw in the first leg. Only averaging a 3 right now. That is right. Thank you, Gary. That is correct. Reagan played with Gator and J-Rod. That is correct. appreciate that. Big shot there by Aiden there for the 140. And a big 9 there by Bob McCoy to regain the point lead. Still down 2 wedges. Aiden just playing solid right now. Solid 7 there to keep the upper advantage for points. Ah, okay. So Reagan is Jared's fiance. Well, congratulations. Big shot again there from Aiden there for a 7. Closing the 17s, taking the 15s. Bob just high on those 16s. Definitely knows that this is not how he wanted to start. And Aiden just throwing flawless there. Trip 16, double full, single full. Holds throw, takes the leg. 5-4-3 beats a 3-8-3. And then now we will get to go to leg number 2. Again, this is best of 5, race to 3 for your 4th place level 1 cricket. Great open there for Bob McCoy. Taking 2 wedges, getting points. Aiden there throwing 18s. I think if he would have hit the triple on the second dart there, he would have definitely elected to move. Bob only able to find 1 triple. Aiden with the miss on the second dart, but electing to close 20s. Only 10 points up. Definitely pushing some throw off Bob McCoy, but as we've seen already today, he can do that. Only finds 3. 2 for points, looking to close the 17s. So if I'm Aiden here, I think I just try to load up points there. And he does. Aiden with a big 7 there. Gold in the 19s, taking points. Bob there, falling with the 7. Putting some pressure on Aiden here, but Aiden with the high ground is just going to point and get some cushion. At 31 down here, I think after if you get a triple in your first one, I think you look at 18s here. Bob again, only able to find 2 singles. Aiden there, I don't think he's happy with that placement just right above. See wires outside the 17, wires again on the 18 just high. We're back to the same spot we were before with Bob McCoy. I think if Bob can get a triple here, I think he moves upstairs, but he's got to hit it. Does get a triple on the last dart. Aiden with the switch there after getting the trip 18 for points there. Big close for him, but still anyone's game. I mean, anybody who can, if Bob here can throw a 7, even a 6 could easily change this into his favor. No, if you're Aiden here, I think you go points first. Even though Bob didn't have the wedge, and he elects to close and then go right back up to points. I think if you're only 20 up, even though that he doesn't have a wedge, but has 2 marks on it, I still think you go points first. I mean, as you can tell, regardless on his third dart, he still went up for points. I feel like if you're gonna make that move, you start. Bob again, only able to find 2. I think that's the 3rd time this leg that Bob McCoy is only throwing 2 around, which is not traditional for him. And Aiden just looks like he's just gonna put this away as he finds the trip 15. 2 single bowls, only needing 1 now coming up. And Bob 3 numbers down, no wedge. So looks like we got quite a few people here watching. Comment in the chat. Tell me who you got. We'll let the inside loop go here. That Aiden is up 2-1 on Bob McCoy, but this is best of 5, race to 3, and they have both. Each time they both have won, have broken throws. So. Bob with a big 7 to start. If you're Aiden here, though, I don't think you do any messing around. I've played Bob a couple of times, and he is definitely not someone that I want to wait to get on the heater. Not sure if anybody else has ever either watched Bob play or has played against him, but he's definitely not one I want to wait to get on the heater as he throws in a 6. Yeah. Take the 19s and take a 140 to 0 advantage with the only wedge open. And a big white horse there coming from Bob McCoy, just playing flawless on this leg. 7-3-3. As Aiden not able to find a wedge, only averaging 2 marks around. This is the Bob McCoy we saw the first leg. Bob just looking to put this away to make it a 2-2 race. Again, this is loser takes 4th. Winner of this will play Cooper Olson. And there you see it with Bob McCoy averaging a 6-0 again to take leg number 4. So we will go down to a last leg decider. Adrian Cromwell versus Bob McCoy. What a shot there on the cork there for Bob McCoy using Adrian's flight there just to get on the inside of that bowl. So Bob will start this match now.
Hola, my peeps.
And
Bam's back. David's not alone anymore. Had to finish throwing from yesterday.
Oh, I'm always alone. Yeah, thanks for laughing at that.
Don't worry. We all love you, David.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
I think Bob, Bob right now, he needs a good start. Getting a 6 start there. We've seen how well Adrian can shoot. Having conversation with him, man. He's a great dude.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt there's a reason why they're both here, but
yeah, I'm definitely not happy with a 3 start there from Adrian.
I'll say it again, and I said it earlier in this match, is I've played Bob a couple of times, and I don't want to wait to see Bob on the heater. And if I'm looking right now, Bob's on the heater, and I think it's just gonna play flawless there as he puts in a nice 7 mark to.
Well, taking advantage of the only 3 mark there from Crommy there. I think that's his nickname is Crommy, I do believe. But
if it's not, it is now.
It is gonna be.
Just
unfortunate, no points there, and at least getting the close. But we about imagine Bob's not gonna let that slide for long.
Oh, absolutely not. I definitely see Bob going down right at the 17s to the 15s to the 16s here for the 3rd white horse of the match. And there you see it here. Oh, and just high the 16s.
You messed that up, David. Finally, you messed it up.
I know.
Wasn't me this time.
It's crazy. But how great is it to see that, though? Bob McCoy throwing a 6-3-3. Just putting the pressure on Adrian. Adrian knowing that he's got a hit. And, it's a rough start there, too, and especially at this caliber level when you don't get a start.
Yeah, well, and it's frustrating. People look and, you go all the way down the board closing, but when you're closing on the last number, it's hard.
Yeah.
And Bob looking to just finish it out.
And there it is.
Very solid.
What a solid shot. Bob McCoy with a 6-5-0 to take the match. And as there we finish there, folks. You see Bob McCoy takes Adrian for a 3-2 to play for 3rd place to come around on the loser side to play J-Rod.
Sending Adrian home. I think he lives 15 minutes from here. So the guy can go home and still take a good nap and enjoy his day still.
Right before that, I know that you were still playing your singles cricket. Congratulations again for 3rd place. Not a bad run
Yeah,
for you after losing your first one.
yeah, losing the first round and actually having the chance to finish last night by taking the guy out that put me in the losing bracket.
Always a good feeling.
You know, I tried to make sure we were on the live stream. Little did I know that David shut the live stream off. I had the opportunity to shoot a pretty stellar match against him, and I was on quite the heater there for a minute. And I go to the head table, and they said, "Yep, you're done till tomorrow." And well, I called the bullshit. I said, "This is not what I want to do," and it showed today. I had the luck. I did get my fourth place. I won the fourth place match, and just a little outside on the third place match. So hopefully we can get that finals. I think both those guys are still playing L1 too. So they're kind of doing these in between of the event of today and everything else. So hopefully we get those finals up there. They definitely showing today on these. I played level 3 out of 4, and I'm not ashamed of it. But it shows on these lower divisions the stamina and the consistency. Our level 1 players, their consistency's still there, but we on these lower divisions, it's a battle.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a who can miss less, I think, and I say that from experience. I missed way more than the guy that kicked the crap out of me. I will happily admit it. But opportunities missed, and hey, I made a little more money than what I spent so far, so I'm okay with it. It's
Can't
not
be
a
upset
total
about
loss
that.
for the weekend. I know they got me for all my money with the drinks yesterday, so today I can take a little bit of that back.
So we are going to be right back here. I'm going to go out there and see if we're just going to try to keep Bob and Cooper here and get that third place cricket match playing, or see what the head table has in store for you guys. So again, thanks for joining us here at Raptor Vision, and we are in Illinois at the Rust Belt Battle Royale. All right, folks, and we are back. We are actually just going to keep these guys rolling up here. So this will be your third place match. Level 1, singles cricket, race of 3, best of 5. Cooper Olson versus Bob McCoy. So as you see, Cooper, again, just playing very consistent as he's done all weekend. Coming in, and again, you saw how Bob McCoy played that last match versus Adrian Cromwell. Bob's just looking to hold. Winner will circle back around and play J-Rod for the championship match. So we will see how this all plays out. So Cooper looks like he started with a 9, so doing what Cooper does. Trip 20, trip 20, trip 18. So we had a good conversation with him about that yesterday, and I said, you've been on the live almost all weekend. I pretty much have your playbook down, so you better learn to start adapting. Cooper again there with a big 8. Gets another solid cushion there, closing the 19s on McCoy. Putting a lot of pressure on Bob there. I think he was a little I think Cooper was a little disappointed with his performance against J-Rod. I know me and him had a little discussion after his match there, and he threw well. J-Rod just threw better. And now I think he's just wanting to come back and say, hey, this isn't over. Bob able to find 5, takes the point advantage, but Cooper definitely still having the high ground, still in the driver's seat for sure. Bob not able to find a triple on his third dart. Kind of leaves the door open for Cooper here if he elects to just start on the 16s to the 15s. Does do a switch to the trip 15. I'm not upset about that whatsoever. I agree. I think he threw that 16 a little short. With that being said, it does give him 3 houses. So, and if you're Bob McCoy, the only thing you got to do is point. Cooper there, cold in the 16s, going for bulls. Even on the white horse right now here by Bob McCoy, you're still down. Definitely looked at the shot there, but I think him throwing all 3 at 20s there, I think he's getting ready, knowing that this leg is pretty much out of reach and getting ready for leg number 2.
And I think David, with this move from Cooper and a certain dominance here, he's kind of got some vengeance. We talked to him this morning. He was fired up against J-Rod and didn't perform the way he wanted to and didn't take advantage when he had the chance. So he's trying to bring home that belt.
Oh, absolutely. I said earlier there, Cooper just shot well. He'll tell you he shot well. J-Rod just shot better. I mean, it wasn't definitely wasn't slack by Cooper whatsoever. Again, if we're taking polls on the most consistent person over the entire weekend, is Cooper.
Yeah,
Cooper has
absolutely.
played solid all weekend long.
Well, and talking to Wes, they were going to do an MVP trophy, and personally, I think Cooper's the front runner.
Absolutely.
Getting second in the blind draw on Friday. Him and Ray getting third in doubles, and then sitting in third place for
mixed trips.
They got third for mixed trips, and then sitting and playing the third place match right now, looking to go back to try to the double dip here in singles cricket. I mean, I think the only event that he didn't have a good time at was 01 this morning.
Absolutely.
It's a different battle when it's double in, double out, and it's the fat bowl.
Yep.
I think in a mixed trip format or a split bowl format, apologies, it evens the playing field for these guys that do dabble in the steel tip era and don't focus on bullseyes always. This higher caliber, we all know they can hit bulls. So whether they can play that split and use it for outs, it changes the game for them. So.
No, you're absolutely correct. And I was talking to Cooper before. We both started singles this morning, and we were talking about it. He agreed it needs to be double in, double out, split bowl. He goes, I'm not a big fan of the full bowl. I think it takes a lot more skill level to play split, and I said I absolutely agree.
Well, and even just for this top division, there's not a lot of double in, double out split bowl tournaments, so it kind of adds that. Hey, I want to give it a go, and it shows. It shows the consistency. Bulls are always bigger than trip 20s when it comes to the segments on the board, but I think it just adds some character to the game. But
absolutely,
Cooper with a great 7 mark to take the point lead, get rid of those 20s.
Yeah.
I think with Cooper having this first leg, I think he'll play more aggressive. Knowing he's got at least one, he's got one on him, and he can try to end this.
Absolutely. This is where Bob McCoy is gonna have to follow suit or just out throw Cooper, and that might be a little difficult. Big last by Cooper, getting that trip 17. Not really agreeing with the shot on the second one.
Well, I feel...
but I feel like he didn't like the placement of that first one.
And I don't think he wanted to make the look at knowing that Bob has 2 on those 19s. I feel like he doesn't want to risk not hitting that trip 18 for the pros. And, a wasted dart can't hurt. And so opening that second number for him, it might be a smart move.
Right.
It's small movements for more points, and in simple terms, if he hits the trip 18 there, it's a tough shot for Bob. It's a little uphill battle.
Absolutely. Yep.
Like I said, playing the aggressor and taking those gambling shots when he needs to.
And here comes Bob McCoy, and just wide on that 17 look. We apologize for the shake of the camera too, by the way. It looks like the song they're playing is pretty bassy and
and the camera's right by those speakers.
Moving by the speaker there. So hopefully when this song's over, everything will kind of focus out there. So we apologize for that. So here we go. Bob just trying to take advantage now. Cooper not able to close the 18s. He's taking 2 shots at it.
Yeah. A huge, last start there for Bob to just get a little more in those point leads, knowing that Cooper does have 2 on him, and makes Cooper hit a minimum of a 6 mark before he thinks about closing. Doesn't get him the point lead with 6, but it brings it within, and Bob now has to open them 15s, and
Absolutely, and with Bob McCoy, I just got done talking to Adrian Cromwell. Said you don't want to put Bob McCoy on the heater, and we're seeing Bob McCoy on the heater.
Bob is definitely strong in that one hole.
Right.
Not very often do we see Bob lose and have a break of throw against him. Cooper, I agree with getting rid of those points. I don't, Bob is very strong on about everywhere he shoots, so, I believe this will go to a last leg decider here. Oh, is it race to 3? My bad. David just punched me and tried to beat me alive and told me it's race to 3. I've been a little busy.
Yeah, sorry, these guys are not in Division Z with you, where that's only race to 2.
That's fine. It still pays the same. So it doesn't matter. Money's money, and I had a blast.
Money's money. That's right. It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
It's not worth it to play if you're not having fun.
I don't know. If I could, I think I'd do it as a job. I'm just not good enough here.
There you go.
Cooper doing
Cooper
doing exactly what Cooper does, making sure he gets 20s and 18s
Absolutely.
on the first round.
Yep. That's a switch for him though. He the 20 and 18s is not, but for him to hit a single and go to the 18s, that is a switch. He does not typically do that. He will stay on the 20s. So that's interesting for him to now throw and get 2 houses. So good for him for the switch.
Well, and it helps to hit the mark.
Absolutely.
We've seen Cooper, miss it every now and then, or, not being able to just get a single on those 18s versus closing, and it adds a challenge to it. Most people elect to stay points most of the time. Try to gain that lead right out of the gate. Other people, they want a few beds to play in. So
Right.
Bob doing the same there, not liking where those shots at the 19 where he landed in those 7s, and
Just outside here, I think if we elected to stay 19s, regardless if he hits a triple or not, I think Cooper automatically would go 19s. I don't think he would even pointed to start with. But with Bob having
knowing that Bob is
17s,
extremely capable of hitting a 9 mark and taking the point lead again, I think it's smart for Cooper to get another 60 points when he can and try to take advantage of the high ground that he does have right now.
and if you're Bob McCoy here, he's going to do it anyway. But definitely all points at that point with your high house with 2 marks on it already.
And
Cooper having the upper half of the board there, he's just gonna close it anyway.
I like that second board. Trying to steal the 17. If you get the triple, awesome. A little lazy on the dart and lands it fat, but I think it's not a bad move for Cooper. Knowing he does have the 2 numbers he's best at.
Well, and you have the assertiveness on the high ground.
Yeah.
With the 2018s right next to each other, you're pushing Bob to go 17s.
And Bob struggling there and trying to get those 16s open, knowing that the 2 singles just aren't going to cut it.
Absolutely. But we have. I know there's been quite a few people that have been tuning in, tuning out, but I've had a consistent at least 14 people in here in the last 45 minutes here. Anybody who watched the last match with Bob McCoy and Adrian Cromwell saw that Bob did struggle on game number 3 there, but definitely came back on game 4 and then took the match with game 5. So
yeah, it's
with him struggling right now, that doesn't surprise me.
You
don't want Bob on the heater.
Yeah, and you don't want to see it. We know how great Bob is, and
absolutely.
Cooper's been very consistent through his matches. If I'm Cooper here, I just want to seal this leg. Let's
take a 2-1 lead, and
there's no hurries to get this leg over. Obviously, you're here till you're done throwing. So,
winner is still playing J-Rod, so that's gonna definitely be a fight, especially to have to do the double dip. And I know there's some people that probably don't know who J-Rod is, but let me tell you, he's not one to sleep on. I mean, these guys are all playing level 1 for a reason. So
Absolutely.
all right, what a solid shot by Cooper to start there. Getting the 19s, starting with a solid 6 as he looks to break Bob McCoy on the throw here. Cooper following that 6 with a 5, closing the 20s, going back to points, looking at the 18s, only able to hit a single, but still putting pressure on Bob McCoy here.
One day, Bob having a good 7 right there on his 18s. I like we said, I think Cooper's going to be the aggressor. Apologize for the no commentary there. Colin George coming to say goodbye and takes his 10-minute walk home. One of the locals around here and not having to drive like we do.
Big follow there from the 7 to the 5 there for Cooper. Still has the high ground. Just needing those 18s. I think he's gonna beat himself up a little bit about not getting that on the last round before that. But I've spent a lot of time talking to Cooper this weekend, and Cooper said I really worked on 18s from my last CSC, knowing that those pretty much killed me the last time. So definitely put the work in. So we did confirm though that the stream will just continue to run here. We are going to run this match here for your 3rd place, and then your championship match we will also run back. So the winner of this will play J-Rod on the lives. So, and then that will conclude the commentary for the weekend. So
Cooper being aggressive though. I think I personally struggle in 18s. So
absolutely.
I think it's just kind of that forbidden number nobody likes. You want to take advantage, and Bob has had some good shots at it for sure. Cooper getting rid of it, making sure that on that second one that number is gone.
Right. Taking a 48-point advantage here. Bob just looking to stay afloat, trying to put some pressure on Cooper. Cooper still having the higher number there, but
well, and it's unfortunate only getting a 5 there. If Cooper's here, we're pointing, and definitely he's going to go to the close.
Absolutely.
I feel like he's definitely going to be the aggressor, knowing that Bob did last match struggle on those 17s. Now, It is a new game, but
if I'm Cooper here, I'm looking to put it away.
Yep.
I'm up 2-1. Bob needing a 9. A 9 definitely changes. A 6 puts some pressure on him, but a 9 would definitely change the game there. And
only able to get 3, and that's just I think that last one's an unfortunate flight.
yep. Nope. I also agree.
And if I'm Bob there, I am. I think you're thinking, what can I do different? But I don't know if there was a whole lot to change. Every now and then we get flighted out, no matter the size of the flight or how long the dart is. It's just sometimes the dart just gets in the way.
Yeah. Again, it's this is still anybody's game. It's whoever's gonna make the big shot happen first.
Yep.
And I say big shot, but these guys are still throwing. It's a 4.71 to a 4.13.
Yeah,
that's very, very good darts.
Bob wanting a triple on that last, and at least getting the points there and keeping it close. I think Bob's just being patient here and waiting for a mess up from Cooper, and Cooper getting a very, very
corner 19 triple.
Cornered 19 triple there, and being low on those first darts. Just trying to be safe and.
You pat the cushion now.
Yeah, absolutely. And
this is your shot to come back around there, and these guys are not playing for cheap. This is a $40 entry fee with I think loser takes $230 for third place.
Yeah. $280, I do believe.
$280?
Yeah, I do believe it's $280. I'm not 100%, but I know that me and Cooper were talking about it. So yeah, and I mean, there's definitely a difference between third and first and second.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. First place, I was corrected this morning by J-Rod when I pulled up the bracket. I thought first only played 500. I was wrong.
660.
First place, yeah. 660. Yeah. At second playing 330. So that's a solid chunk of change there. And you see Bob McCoy putting in 6.
And Cooper having a 9-mark lead here, I think, get rid of those 15s right away, which he does, and, make it a bull race. Yep. And we know Bob can hit some bullseyes, but Cooper's looking to put this behind him and go to the next match.
Double bull here, just outside, knowing that happens, but,
I feel like, at least getting that single, though, it puts a little bit of air back in Cooper.
Bob does have winning darts here with double, double, double. Just outside. 75.
Cooper getting that last bowl there and, looking to come back and get his revenge on J-Rod.
Yep. Cooper takes and beats Bob McCoy for the third place match for 3-1, the 494, and circling back around to play J-Rod.
Yeah, I think if I'm Cooper here, I'm definitely going to do what I can to not lose to J-Rod 3 times this weekend. So J-Rod's been Cooper's kryptonite, whether it was a trips, doubles 01, and possibly singles cricket. So
yep. I mean,
we don't want to see that.
Cooper has played quite the competition this weekend, but his top 2 competitors this weekend have been J-Rod and Nick Yeast.
Yeah.
And
they seem to not go away at all.
Right.
And they meet in the most unfortunate timing.
Absolutely.
So
we're gonna take a minute here, and those guys are gonna probably go grab some drinks and get ready to come back up here. As you see J-Rod getting on the live there. We're gonna get you guys started here in just a couple minutes. So thanks for joining us for your championship match of Level 1 Singles Cricket at the Rust Belt Battle Royale. All right, folks, we are back here. This is your championship level 1 cricket. Cooper Olsen versus J-Rod. Cooper winning the cork.
You know, I'm gonna be honest here. If I'm J-Rod, I wanna get done. Um, I think the way that he's gonna play right now is gonna show that he wants to be done. He doesn't want to allow Cooper to
Get comfortable.
And get settled in. And when Cooper does, we know he's dangerous.
You know, J-Rod here. J-Rod's got some time. You know, that's 6 triples in a row now. That's back-to-back 9s for J-Rod.
Yeah, which you know, we've heard the stories of. I think his record is like 16 or 17 in Chicago, I believe. So maybe not gonna say anymore. You know, I don't want to curse anything for him.
Right. You know, it's definitely proven why he is the king seat holder here.
Absolutely.
With throwing back-to-back 9s. And definitely in the driver's seat right now. So we were at 9, and we dropped down to 8. Not in a row, but 8 total.
Yeah.
So throwing an 8-3-3 in round 4. And Cooper just trying to stay afloat. You know, not throwing bad whatsoever. It's the same discussion we had earlier. It's that throwing well, just getting beat.
Well, and it's I mean, you know, it's you definitely know it's tough competition. You know, J-Rod, he's just not messing around anymore.
No.
I know talking to him, he looked pretty tired this morning. So.
Yeah, you know, me and him had a little discussion this morning here while you were working the booth and stuff, and I was sitting with him and Ray Morgan, and we were talking about some PPD stuff and everything else, and he was kind of a little kind of irritated. I don't know if that's the word, but that's the best word I got, to have to come back today because it is an hour-and-a-half drive for him, and he was like, you know, looking at it, and I was like, man, do I really want to come in here and play for $200? And I said, yeah, I get that. He goes, but when you're playing for $660, the hour-and-a-half drive makes it worth it.
Absolutely. J-Rod getting down there in 2 with a nice even 6-0. You know, that I think that's key for J-Rod. They're getting the break of throw that very first leg and kind of getting his foot out the door. You know, I think Cooper needs a solid 7 to 9 mark to get started here.
Absolutely. Cooper has to start, and he knows that.
Yep.
And he
just a little deflating there on that last one. Only, you know, getting a trip 1. Obviously, it didn't stick. Some of these boards have been weird, but you know, only getting 2 to start, and J-Rod kind of free rein to whatever he wants to do. So, you know, normal J-Rod, he likes to move all over for sure. He doesn't stay too long unless he needs to. So
J-Rod doing J-Rod things.
Yeah. You know, Cooper's still not out of this. You know, a good 6 on the 18s, and he can get rid of those 20s and be right back on top. And that's what he does. Plays super safe. Nice double 20 there.
Goes way high on there. But with him looking up and feeling very comfortable in those 18s, I'm not surprised that it was that high. And J-Rod just following through with a big 9. Taking a solid point lead, circling back around, closing the 18s. What a shot, you know. And again, I repeat myself again. This just goes to show why he's the king seat holder.
And this is race to 3 still, correct?
This will be a race to 3. Yep.
Well, I mean, you know, we're never Coop's never out of this. He's you know, still battling back, keeping it close, but you know, J-Rod with the point lead, knowing he can he kind of has free reign to do whatever and be aggressive on closing those numbers, like he does. And we've seen it, you know, last night in trips, doing the exact same thing he's doing right now.
Yeah, you know,
kind of unconventional though. You know, I mean, not everybody plays gambler. You know, they like to play safe and point and point and point.
You know, I'm gonna comment on this, but you're throwing a 5.75 for Cooper Olsen, and you're losing to your opponent that's throwing a 7-3-3, a 7 now. Sorry, we'll edit that to a 7 because he missed the bowl.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it just shows one bad round. It comes down to how Cooper started this match, and it's unfortunate. Cooper looking to fill it up, getting the 5 mark on the Bulls, some points, and getting right back in there. And
I don't agree with that last shot. I really think you take those 15s from J-Rod, though
I think he knows J-Rod's going to the Bulls anyway.
100%, but it does put the pressure on him to do that. Even if J-Rod, we see the end there, J-Rod takes it with a double single, but if J-Rod does miss, you now get the shot versus him having the wedge to point on. So here we go here for leg number 3. Cooper needing to win the next 3 just to go for the double dip here. Again, not playing bad whatsoever, but
a little better start than last leg, but
just getting beat.
I think it's frustration. Cooper knowing that he can shoot better than what he's doing, but he's not shooting bad. He's just getting outshot.
Right.
And
J-Rod again
from J-Rod. He's
big 9.
He started with a 9. I believe last leg started with a 7 and started with a 9. So.
And I had a conversation with J-Rod too earlier today, and we were talking about his throw and how it just gets to float in there, and how jealous I am of it. And he goes, I
very effortlessly.
He goes, yeah, they kind of just know where to go. And you see him again there with a big 7 after his 9, taking the second wedge, keeping Cooper upstairs. Does put a lot of pressure on Cooper here to hit a 9.
Well, and I think J-Rod's watched Cooper a lot today, knowing that he has struggled on those 18s. Kind of cornered him and making him shoot at a number that he's not always a fan of. And I think that's why Cooper does. He like to get rid of those first round if he can, because he hates them. He doesn't want to play with them anymore.
Right.
So.
I mean, and if you're J-Rod here, you just you can kind of hit the cruise. Yep. You the next leg. I mean, pushing the envelope here, but even the next 2, you can just kind of sit back and just kind of relax because you're up 2-0.
Yeah, and I think J-Rod, he's won 2 out of the 2 hole already. Being up 2-0 and knowing that if he does lose this, he gets to start. And J-Rod starting, you're never gonna catch him. So.
No.
But definitely a gambling nail in the coffin shot there.
Yep.
And
Cooper looking for the white horse, and I fully agree with this shot. Just outside.
Unfortunate on the last there. I think we've never seen J-Rod not hit 3 balls right now today, and looking to wrap this up.
And just a miss here from him would give Cooper a shot.
J-Rod does not miss.
See that it does not happen. So your level 1 singles cricket champion for the Battle Royale here is J-Rod, and played absolutely flawless.
Yeah, there's I don't speak any bad to Cooper getting second place, and I think his lowest match on the stream was like a 4-7.
Right.
And he still ended up winning that leg. So
you're losing throwing a 5.
Yep. You can't complain. J-Rod absolutely phenomenal the way that he finished, and he definitely made the drive worth it today.
Yep. So you're singles cricket level 1 winner, J-Rod, with your second place winner, Cooper Olson. So we want to, this will be the last of you hear of myself and Bam this weekend. So we want to thank you all for watching, and
we appreciate everybody who's hung out, and the other levels finals have already gone, so everybody's trying to get back home. So I wanted to make sure we got you a level 1 finals up here, and
so I hope you guys enjoyed the show a little bit, and this is the first time.
Give the page a follow. That way you guys can know when we're live. They're trying to get more events scheduled for Raptor Vision to bring you a decent stream. For David and I's first time, I think David killed it. Congrats to you, David, for streaming 20 some odd hours out of the weekend. and even getting a chance to shoot some darts. So.
Yeah. Anybody who knows me though knows I like to talk, so it kind of just allowed me to have a good time. So, Bam, I want to thank you also too for hanging out with me back here and making the trip out here with me. So it was a good time. And thanks to all the viewers and everybody who liked and shared. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Come back, rewatch. Let us know how we did. Let us know what you want to see. So this is going to do it here for the Rust Belt Battle Royale. And thanks for watching Raptor Vision. Have a great weekend.